Maybe we're live, maybe we're not. Regardless, I'm still going to introduce myself. Welcome, everyone, to play by play of. Okay, the audio is working. I always double check and always leave it on for the view. Welcome to another edition of me doing play by play. I'm Dr. Delay. Haha, rhymes. And tonight, bro. Today we got Robert Morris in Alabama. If you do not know where Robert Morris is, it's in Pennsylvania, around Pittsburgh. And this is kind of like it's kind of a home game for him, as this game is being played in Cleveland. Let's see if I can narrow this down here. I'm trying to find the we'll just leave it on the. I got two games up apparently. Baylor and Mississippi on the left, but I'm going to mostly pay attention to Robert Morris. I'll keep you guys updated, but I do have a ticker, of course, so just in case you want to know what's happening for across the nation with other sports, I got that for y'all. Robert Morris comes in with a 26-8 record. They won the Horizon Conference, to my knowledge. Let me actually click on them real quick. I didn't really do much research. Didn't have the time. They did. They ended up winning the Horizon Conference. Their key losses this year: West Virginia. That's pretty much it. If they, I don't know if they played anyone else of note. Again, I'm just a casual, so go easy on me. But it doesn't look like they had the most challenging conference. But hey, they're still here. They're about to play Alabama. They're about to do the tip-off as I get the box score up for you guys. All right, Alabama wins the tip-off. Alabama passing it around. An alley-oop. Oh, and a slam dunk. Okay, just a statement for Alabama. Any Alabama fans here? Well, you got to make this tournament. Maybe not the football one, but here you guys are making a statement. Now Robert Morris with it. They are in red going right to left on your YouTube screen. Little floater here trying to do their own alley-oop, but it's deflected. Robert Morris trying to battle it back, but the ball's just going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be Alabama ball. Now, keep in mind, if you guys want to chat in the comments, talk about anything. As you see, I'm a Steelers fan. Feel free to talk about NFL or whatever. Yeah, I want to watch John Rothstein on the sideline, not show the game. Here we got a corner three as they cut back to it. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Alabama. He's looking for someone. He's on the ground, and they're going to call it travel. He was moving around a lot on the ground with the ball. So Robert Morris again coming in here as the 15 seed. So they are a heavy underdog. I believe I saw the line earlier, 22.5. So it is going to be a tall task. If they win this game, it'll be a pretty big upset. Again, Robert Morris from the Pittsburgh area. Just a coincidence that I'm covering them and they're from around that area. Here, passing it around. Robert Morris is at the point. Going inside. He's going to come back outside. Have a good defense by Alabama. Passing it around. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something. He's just going to take a wild three, and that's way off. Rebounded by Alabama. Alabama, fast break opportunity, and he lays it in. Kisses it off the glass for 2. 4-0 Alabama. Robert Morris with it. Passing it around. At the top. Baylor has taken the lead in their game. Robert Morris driving to the basket, too. That's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by, again, Alabama. Alabama hurrying down the court, passing it. The outside. He goes inside, passes it to the center underneath, but he's going to kick it out. He's going to drive it in, and there's a foul, I believe, on Robert Morris. they're showing the McNeese-Clemson game. I covered that one here on this channel. It was an exciting game. McNeese was up 31-13 at the half, but Clemson losing by 2 at the end of the game. Just a little too late here. Alabama with it now. 13 seconds on the shot clock, so they got plenty of time. Guy in the corner driving inside, passes it next to him. Oh, and it's rejected, but there is a foul. So it's going to be 2 shots, I believe, for number 11. That's going to be Clifford Amori. Amori here at the line. He's already graduated. This is probably his last year, most likely. 5-0. He makes the first. Alabama here with his second shot. He misses that one. Rebounded by Robert Morris. Again, Robert Morris, a heavy underdog, 22.5-point underdogs, finding themselves down 5-0. Again, it's early. 5 points is nothing really in basketball. It's just about a minute's worth of play. Oh, he's looking for someone to pass. Again, Alabama playing bully ball right now with the defense. Robert Morris driving to the basket, and that's going to be a miss. And they're just tipping it in there, and he finally gets it in there. 5-2 now, Alabama leading. 5-2. Oh, it's stolen away by Robert Morris. He's going to the basket. He misses the layup, but rebounded by Robert Morris. He kicks it out, finds one, and that's going to be a foul on Alabama. So a lot of action here so far. Just 3 minutes have gone by, but Alabama, currently in control. But Robert Morris, again, they're playing pretty well so far, trying to keep pace with them. They are down 5-2. Driving it inside. Fadeaway shot. It's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Amori. Amori's just going to take it up there. He couldn't get to the point guard. Now he's going to find one of his teammates there. Alabama's 2 for 3 from the field. Robert Morris 1 for 6. Driving inside. Passes it. Deflected by Robert Morris. Out of bounds. Showing Robert Morris, they struggled at the beginning of the season, 10-7. Of course, they're probably playing some, tougher opponents. Though I didn't really see anybody that crazy. But then they finished the year 14-1. Alabama kicks it out for a corner 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Robert Morris as they kick it up here. 16-17 left and counting. They're passing it around. Number 3 to I believe that's number 8, but I could be way off there. Number 8 looking, finds someone coming free, kicks it outside. Corner 3, heavily contested 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Alabama. Robert Morris trying to get it back, but failing to do so. Oh, there was a foul there. And that's going to be a foul on Robert Morris. And I believe they're heading to a media timeout. So I'll be right back. I'm just kidding. I'm going to stay right here because I have nowhere to go. I don't have any commercials. I have nothing for you. 5-2 at the 15:54 mark in the first half. And I don't think right now Baylor and Mississippi State, they are also on a media timeout, so I can't provide you with anything there at the moment as I'm seeing 2 commercials. Alabama, again, coming in here with a 25-8 record, still managing to get a 2 seed. I feel like back in my day, not to sound old, again, I'm just kind of a casual, but usually you had multiple teams with, 27, 28 wins, but just not the case, I guess, in today's world, which I guess is a good thing for parity. And I would be very surprised if, all the 1 seeds made it to, the Elite 8, even the Sweet 16. I mean, it's a pretty strong 8 and 9 seeds across the board. I haven't really checked the bracket in a while, so give me a few seconds as I try to pull up my bracket that I made on the app. I don't know if it's gonna. I'll just click this and we'll get to my profile. look at my bracket during this commercial timeout. If you're tuning in, like, what the heck is he talking about? It's commercial timeout. So you're going to have to give me a break here. So this is my bracket. I'm at 92%. Look at me go. And I'm just a casual. Of course, it's all luck anyway. I don't think there's anything else going on other than Baylor and Mississippi State. And I'm not quite seeing where their matchup is. I may have overlooked it. I was wrong on Arkansas and Kansas. Wrong on I picked Clemson. Again, I covered that game yesterday. That was an exciting game. BYU, I was wrong on BYU and VCU. I don't know why in the world I picked VCU. Yep, there it is. Baylor and Mississippi State. I'll try to show it there. So Baylor up 24-21. 7:38 left to go in the first half. They're actually back in Baylor at Mississippi State. But right now, I'm just kind of waiting for this commercial to end. Again, media timeouts are crazy and kind of annoying. Way too many. Again, feel free to talk about whatever. If you're a Robert Morris fan, Alabama fan, NFL fan, college football fan. I mean, I'm a casual in a lot of things, but, die hard when it comes to the Steelers and the NFL. So I don't mind chatting about whatever, especially during the commercial breaks. I got nothing to talk about, so I'm just kind of filling the air, showing off my not too shabby bracket. 92%, so I'm the top. Doing pretty good. Look at me on fire. You see that? Oh yeah, you also know my name now. Look at you guys go. And that's my thing. All right, they're coming back here. Alabama up 5-2, as you can see on the score bug on the bottom there. Alabama averaging, they're averaging 88 possessions a game, 91 points per game. That's very good. And they're still showing the graphics. So here's Baylor again. Baylor is up by 3. All right, now we're going to inbound here. Underneath their own basket is Alabama. They're going left to right on your YouTube screen. Find someone there at the top. He's going to drive inside. A little jump shot floater. It's good. 7-2 now. Alabama leading. Robert Morris bringing it up now. Finding themselves down early again. They are 22.5-point underdogs. So this would be a major upset if they were able to pull it off. Unlikely, but you never know with March. It's madness. It's always something. As he drives to the basket, lays it in there for a nice 2. 7-4 now, Alabama leading. But the Alabama's playing fast. They're already at the basket. He is fighting through everyone and gets it in there for a nice 2. 9-4, Alabama leading. Robert Morris with possession, looking for someone. He's going to take a 3, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Alabama. Alabama now with a 3, and he drains it. So Alabama kind of showing their dominance early. Again, they're showing off why they're a number 2 seed. 12-4 now, early lead here. And Robert Morris just going to jack up a 3, and that's way off. Oh, my goodness. That's not good. You don't want to do that if you're Robert Morris. This is how blowouts happen. Even the commentator's just saying this right now. He's copying me. Got a 3 by Alabama. That's going to be off. Alabama trying to bounce it off our Robert Morris player, but unable to do so. That's out of bounds. It's going to be Robert Morris possession. Robert Morris, again, I feel like they're already feeling the pressure. They've already taken 4 threes and not really great shot selections across the board. They are kind of rushing. They're contested. Alabama up 12-4 now. Robert Morris with a little jump shot, too, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Alabama. Again, they're playing fast. You see why they have 90 points a game. Oh, that's going to be a blocking foul by Robert Morris. You can see the frustration already. Well, you can't see it, but I can, so I'm here to describe that for you. Robert Morris feeling a little bit frustrated right now based on how this is going, and they are kind of rushing their shots. I don't mean to hate on him. I'm pulling for the underdog, but, Robert Morris is 3 for 13 from the field. Crimson Tide, they are 6 for 10. Of course, that's probably a little bit ahead. As he drives into the basket, passes it. Nice spin move. 14-4, already a 10-point lead as we're just over 6 minutes through this one. 13:43 and counting. Alabama leading 14-4. Robert Morris, Their point guard. Nice pass inside, and that's a smooth finish at the glass. 14-6 now. Alabama leading by 8. But we, again, playing fast, and that's blocked. Robert Morris trying to play fast. Now they're going to slow it down a little bit. No, he's going to drive to the basket. Looking. Fires it in there. Nice rebound by number 2. That was very good. Very aware of the situation there. 14-8 now. Again, this is one of the problems if you play fast. You start missing shots, it allows for more possessions on the Robert Morris end as he drives to the basket, and he misses. Rebounded by Robert Morris. 14-8. They were just down 10 just a few seconds ago. Now they're only down 6. He's driving to the basket. Now he's looking. He's hugging the ball. Wide open 3. No, he's going to pass it up. Passing it around here. Still hovering at the 3-point area. 14-8 again is your score. Corner 3. It's good. It's a 3-point game now. Just a few seconds ago, it was looking like, oh boy, I chose a terrible game to cover. Alabama now going, bringing it up. They're passing it around at the top. Oh, taking a deep 3. Oh, and he answers right back. 17-11. And he's telling his teammates, hurry up, get down here. What the heck are you doing? 12:15 to go in the first half. 17-11. Robert Morris kind of hanging in there. Driving to the basket is number 11, trying to be smooth with it, but unfortunately it was just not a good shot. Alabama, oh, he's just going to take it. Man, it looked like he was, oh my goodness, he just did that nonchalantly. Looked like he was just going to pass it out, but then he decided to cut to the basket because the defense, the Robert Morris defense doesn't really look like they're, I don't know, they're there, but they're not there. I mean, there are bodies in front of them. All right, Robert Morris with it now. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Trying to find a good shot. Tipped out of bounds by Alabama. And the coach can't believe it. Thought it was off the Colonials. But it was not, as we had a commercial break. 19-11. Not too bad. It was already it was a 10-point game. 14-4, I believe. But then Robert Morris came back a little bit there. To make it a 3-point game, but Alabama back up to an 8-point lead. So got a good one, I would say. Hopefully it maintains that. I know I covered McNeese and Clemson yesterday. Had a lot of views, my most ever views. I know I don't want to brag, but that's what I'm all about. So McNeese was up 31-13 at the half, and then all of a sudden, at the end of the game, it's a 2-point game, and it was a very exciting finish. If only Clemson stopped jacking up threes. As far as this one, again, I don't know. Robert Morris, their shot selection's a little questionable. You can look at the stats right here. I'll go ahead and read it out for you. 5 for 17 from the field, so 29%. That's not good. That's not going to win you games. Meanwhile, Alabama, 8 for 13. I mean, that is 61%. That is very good. You see, again, why they are averaging apparently 90 points a game. That is insane in college. Come on. They're 2 for 5 from the 3, so that's not too bad at all. I mean, that's pretty good. So I don't know. Alabama looks like they are the clear. You can see why they're favored by 22.5 and why they have a 2 seed. Whereas Robert Morris, we'll see. We'll see what happens with them, but. Yeah, they're kind of hanging in there, but down by 8 with just over 11 to go in the first half. We'll see how they handle this possession. They need a basket here, obviously. Don't want to sound like I'm duh. I'm going to cut back over to Baylor and Mississippi State. I have 2 games on the screen, but I'm going to prioritize Robert Morris and Alabama. Mississippi State up 30-29. I actually had the privilege to do one of their games here on this channel. It was a great game. Mississippi State winning that game over LSU, making LSU look like a Division II school. So again, commercial break, 19-11, Alabama with the lead. Feel free again to chat about whatever you want in the comment section below. I will respond definitely during commercial break. I'll try to during the game, but I don't want to take away too much of the game, especially if you want to know what's going on during the game. Chat about whatever. NFL is kind of what I do. Steelers. I can chat about basketball, baseball, whatever. Life in general. Hey, man. I'm here to talk, I guess. Doing an interview here, and hopefully they cut back to the game. Nate Oates, the Alabama head coach, getting interviewed there. And he's complaining that they're not getting enough stops. Well, I mean, Robert Morris is shooting 5 for 17. So, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good defense, I'd say. That was just coach speak there for the media. All right, Robert Morris going to inbound here. Looking around, passing it around the arc. 1 second on the shot clock. He's going to have to just jack it up. That time they took too much time. Alabama had the rebound, but now it's just a scrum for it in the court. I'm wondering when they're going to blow it. Now they're going to blow it. Now they're going to say jump ball. 11:15 left to go in the first half. Alabama up 19-11. Again, first round of the March Madness tournament, as you know. They are in the NCAA East, and they are playing in Cleveland, Ohio. So not that far for Robert Morris to travel. So Robert Morris will inbound underneath their own basket whenever the ref decides to hand it to him. There we go. Inbound corner 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Alabama. Again, Alabama, they play fast. You can see why they are 90 points a game. That is just impressive. Driving to the basket, and it's rejected. Oh, we got it. Robert Morris has it now. A guy's tripping himself. Going to the basket. Nice little floater there, fighting through the contact. And the Alabama player that drove to the basket earlier is down. He bangs his hand on the court, looks at the camera to make sure the camera got it. And we have a stoppage play again. 10:52 left to go in this one. And they may cut away here. I'm not too sure. They're going to show the they're saying it should have been a foul called, but I don't know. I think it was a block, but I'm just a guy here. And he's grimacing. You have to wonder, though, if he had made that and gotten the call, would he had stayed down? You know, that's kind of what's going through my mind, or, you know, possibly others. He's walking out under his own power, holding his wrist. Alabama 19, Robert Morris 13, as we wait to resume this one. And if you're just a basketball fan in general, Mississippi State up 30-29. A close one over there. Alabama now bringing it up left to right on your YouTube screen. He's driving in. Now he's going to kick it out. Corner, or not a corner 3, blah. It's a 3 and he missed it. Rebounded by nobody. Now it's Alabama. They were just tipping it up. And Alabama gets it and just slams it away. I don't know. Robert Morris was just not trying. They were just trying to tip it away. And it finds Alabama. So they'll take the easy 2. Robert Morris now with it. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. Corner 3 by Robert Morris. And he drains it. 21-16 now is your score. 10:08 and counting left in the first half. Alabama bringing it up. Again, they play fast. And they play smart. They just take the easy stuff. He's going to kick it out. There's beyond the arc. Nice three-pointer shot there. Again, he's wide open. 24-16 now. Alabama leading. 8-point game here. 9:47 to go in the first half. Robert Morris now with it. He's just going to take a 3. He was wide open. He misses it. Robert Morris just kicking it out. There's a corner. No, he's going to drive it inside. Spinning around. Looking. Finds a teammate. He's going to take a mid-range jump shot. It's off the mark. Alabama with the rebound. Number 2 with it for Alabama. He's going to drive inside. He's looking around. Passing it around. Number 2 gets the ball back. Nice pass inside. That was a dart. Easy layup there. 26-16. Alabama leading. He's driving to the basket of Robert Morris here. Robert Morris trying to find something. He's spinning around. He's looking. He jumps. Jump shot. Nice. And that guy, it was half the size of his defender, but he still was able to get it over him. 26-18. Just lays it up there. Kind of an alley-oop, but not really. Lays it in there. 28-18. Robert Morris down by 10 to the mighty Alabama, favored by 22.5 in this one. Robert Morris taking a 3, and that's off the mark. 28-18 again, Alabama here, trying to get to 30. Nice moves by number 0 of Alabama, showing his handles. Oh, he was going to fake a 3, a really deep 3. Passing it around. And we have a foul, I believe, by Robert Morris. So they're doing their own little Coke ad here, and I'll let you know that Baylor is up 33-32 over Mississippi State. So we got a good one over there. You're a fan of the, I was going to say SEC, but that is SEC and Big 12. You try to stay away from conference matchups in the first round. We are kind of coming back there. Inbounding here for Alabama. 28-18, 8 minutes to go in the first half. Alabama clearly looking like the better team right now. Robert Morris just looking like they are. Oh, nice interception there by Robert Morris. Alabama throwing interceptions. That's nothing new. Robert Morris, nice spin move. Oh, he's going to get the foul. Driving to the basket. I don't know if he's going to think they're going to say he was shooting. So he may get 2 at the line, but we're not going to find out until after this commercial break. Oh, we love the commercials over here. 28-18. We just commercials every single chance you can get. 28-18, Alabama leading. Robert Morris, the Colonials. They look like they, again, kind of starstruck. They looking a little slow, so you have to imagine they might pick it up in the second half. I'm not too sure. It could be one of those classic 30-point games in the first round. Not smelling an upset right now. Robert Morris, 8 for 25 from the field, or 2 for 10 at the 3-point line. Whereas Alabama, they are very efficient. 12 for 19 from the field, 3 for 7 from the 3. They are. Now, again, Robert Morris has 7 rebounds, but again, I don't know if they're counting, them just kind of tipping it out, because that's what it looks like they're doing. They're just tipping it out, and it's led to some turnovers, or at least, I don't know. It doesn't say they have. It only says they have 1 turnover, but it just feels like they've lost opportunities when they tip it out instead of actually just coming down with it. So cutting over to Baylor and Mississippi State, 35-32. Baylor is up. So that's a good one over there. Again, feel free to chat about whatever you like in the comments. I'm a big, as you see, a Steelers fan right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty dark in here, but that's fine. I don't need to show off my stuff. Talk about football, talk about basketball, baseball, whatever. I'm a sports guy. Die-hard NFL, die-hard Steelers. Casual and most other things, pretty much. But still can talk about it, of course. I'm covering this, so maybe I'm a little bit more than a casual. Baylor looking for a easy 2, but he misses. That one's almost at halftime, 38 seconds left in the Baylor-Mississippi State game. As far as the one you're tuned in for, that is at commercial break. Again, I feel like I hate the media timeouts. Wish they would go away, but I guess they need to make their money somehow. I wonder if there's any more games starting at 12. I can always look at my bracket here. Go ahead and refresh that. I don't know if that nothing's going to end. Showing Mississippi State and Baylor, they're playing now. We already know that. Alabama and Robert Morris, you know that one's happening now. It doesn't look like anything else is happening at the moment. Memphis and Colorado State, they tip off at 1 o'clock Central Time. I am in the Central Time zone. Vanderbilt and St. Mary's at 2:15, so I imagine that's after this game. Iowa and Lipscomb, so that's going to tip off in about 20 minutes, so we'll get to have updates for that one as they are making their way back onto the court. Alabama up 28-18. What the heck am I doing? Not showing you guys what you need to see. I do operate a little bit behind. Streaming this on the internet, so it's might be a little bit behind everyone, which kind of sucks. All right, Robert Morris inbounding underneath their own basket. Passing it around beyond the arc. Robert Morris, he almost loses the ball. No one was there. Now he's got a wide open three. He's going to make it. I kind of already knew that was happening. 28-21. Robert Morris down by 7. That's a football score, 28-21. Only a touchdown down. Alabama passing it around beyond the arc, keeping it away. Now he's driving to the basket, finds a wide open guy, and that's going to be a travel by Alabama. 7:05. He's clapping that he got called. I don't know. He was just happy that the official called a travel on him, I guess. Sarcastic clap, I'm sure. 7:02 left in the first half. 28-21, Alabama leading. Alabama playing good defense, but not good enough. Nice little spin move by Paul Garris, Robert Morris. 28-23. Smooth pass, smoother layup. Just like that, they answered back. So when you think Robert Morris is going to try to get a little run here, Alabama says no, sir. 30-23. That's also a football score. 7-point game. Robert Morris just laying it in there, showing me the NBA 2K cam, I guess, not doing the side-to-side view. And Alabama playing fast, and he gets a foul. But they're not going to say... They're going to say, okay, so you made the layup, but they're going to say that the whistle was blown before the shot. Looked like he was in the motion of the shot. So 30-25 is your score right now. Very nice little floater layup showing the last shot by Robert Morris. 6:16 left to go in the first half. Alabama up 5. Game looks like it's closer than it actually is, really. Again, like Alabama's been very efficient with their shots, whereas Robert Morris... They're starting to come alive a little bit, but still only at a 41% clip, whereas Alabama, 66. An alley-oop from the inbound. Oh, my goodness. 32-25. Again, they are just showing that they are the better team with stuff like that. Oh, my gosh. Passing it around. Fakes a shot, going to do a mid-range 2, and he drains it. Good shot there. Who was that? Smith. DJ Smith. Nice. He has some nice handles. A nice shot there. 32-27. Alabama up by 5 with 5:38. Alabama's taking a 3. That's off the mark. That's rebounded by Robert Morris, and he's wide open at the basket. Oh, and he slams it home. It's a 3-point game. Robert Morris kind of playing the press here, but they might be out of position. 32-29, Alabama leading by 3, 5:22. Looks like Alabama's going to slow it down. No, doing the setting the pick. He's going to drive inside, and that's a travel. He took like 4 million steps. I don't know why he's surprised. Robert Morris coming alive in the last few minutes. Thank goodness. I was worried for a second, but now it's a close game. Not saying it's going to stay like that, but Robert Morris playing a lot better than their 22.5-point underdog deficit, whatever you want to call it, the line said. 5:17 left in the first quarter or first half. Ugh, I'm so bad, I know. Robert Morris. I don't think I'm hearing overrated chants. That would be pretty crazy. And there is actually a foul on Alabama. There's no way I'm hearing overrated chants. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of college football lately. All right, Robert Morris is going to inbound from the sideline. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 5:05 left in the first half. Ooh, heavy defense there. Big bump. Smith. Ball goes outside, but they're going to say there's a reach-in foul. He lost control there. Bulgaris is trying to calm down Smith, and another teammate also trying to talk to Smith. He might have went a little rogue there. I'm not too sure. 5:01 left to go in the first half. We got a good one right now. I mean, it didn't look like it was. If you look at the field goal percentages, you might be thinking, holy crap, it's a blowout. No! Alabama only up by 3. Inbounding underneath their own basket. Fulgaris passes to Smith. I'm starting to get the names down. It'll happen a little later. Number 4 driving inside. Oh, it's rejected, but recovered by Robert Morris. They only have 8 on the shot clock. I don't know if he knows. He should know. 4 seconds. They're just chilling. Smith just driving to the layup. It's blocked. Alabama, a lot of blocks here. 3-on-2 situation. Alabama kicks it to the corner. 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Robert Morris. Man, what a screen that was. Passing underneath. Robert Morris. This is kind of getting physical. You can see it right now. Robert Morris is scrappy. They are the underdog. They're like, who cares? This could be our last game. We might as well show them what we're made of here. Little jump shot. I don't know. That was an air ball. That was pretty much just me shooting there. I mean, that was not good. Woods just try to excuse it. Wow, Fulgaris setting a screen there, and he took a shot. Holloway of Alabama just, man. 32-29. It's a close one here. 4:10 to go in the first half. I don't know if I'm hearing it. Sounds like overrated, but just got it. There's no way. But it doesn't matter. They slam it with the alley-oop there. Another alley-oop by Alabama. 34-29. They're happy. They're clapping. They're high-fiving or low-fiving. 34-29. Alabama leading. The Colonials, though, trying to fight back. Smith passes it in the corner. Misses the corner 3. Alabama, they're playing fast again. You see. Oh, and he loses the ball. It's on the ground again. They didn't call a jump ball there. It's still on the ground. We got a scrum. No one's blowing a whistle. Now they're blowing a whistle. What the heck? The ball's moving. They started like just shy of the free throw line. Now they're beyond the arc. Surely someone traveled or had possession. I'm not too sure. But we're going to cut to commercial. They are anyway. You know, I'm not. I get it. I'm just a guy with 30 subscribers. Speaking of which, if you want to subscribe for more live streams, I try to do this as much as I can. Doing more as of late. Obviously, basketball is kind of winding down, so I'll probably be doing baseball. But if this is your thing, please subscribe. Definitely helps me out, the little guy. I'll try to cover as many games as I can. I do this as like a side thing. I work at a radio station, so one later today, so that's why I'm doing it such an early game. But don't hesitate if you like what you see. Obviously, it wouldn't be this face, but just the content, or try what I try to provide. Alabama again up 5, 34-29 with 3:22 to go in the first half. It's pretty exciting so far, or it's gotten pretty exciting. I was, as you have mentioned plenty of times, I was getting a little nervous, but Alabama still holding that lead, but Robert Morris isn't too far behind. They're playing like a scrappy 15 seed would, and they're playing them pretty tough. I mean, Alabama again, 90 points a game. I mean, that is insane. I don't know if I can click their stuff here. I can look at their schedule. Their losses: they lost to Purdue, Oregon. I mean, I'm just seeing these scores. I mean, hundred. Oh my gosh! Lost to Ole Miss, lost to Auburn and Missouri. So again, a lot of quality losses there. Of course, it just depends on how you rank the SEC. Well, they lost to their own conference, and they ranked their own conference high. Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. By year, as in me, I guess, because I kind of feel the same way about it. But regardless, it is what it is. Again, Alabama up by 5 as we are in commercial break again. The other game that I was kind of paying attention to, Baylor, Mississippi State, they are on commercial as well. And I totally forgot. I think it's 37-32. I can look at it right now, actually, for you. I can bring it up. Did I pass it? 37-32, Mississippi State. It's down to Baylor. Shows her in the second half, but I don't think they are in the second half. They're making their way back. And again, a very exciting game. 34-29, Alabama leading. Still here in commercials. All right, showing me the stats here. As you can see on that screen, I have it for you. But here, 13 for 34 for Robert Morris, 15 for 24 for Alabama. 10 less shots, made 2 more shots. And I was too slow, I guess. They didn't really talk about all the stats. But I don't know. You have to imagine, again, that Alabama is going to be leading in most things, if not all. Diubati for Alabama with 10 points. Amori with 13. Again, he has had a lot of alley-oops just thrown to him, and he's connecting. All right, so I believe inbounding on their own side is going to be Alabama from the sideline. 3:20 left in the first half. Amori with it. He's going to pass it to number 0 of Alabama. He's driving to the basket. He misses. It was just a clean miss. Rebounded by Robert Morris. They're just passing it around now. 2-on-5. Oh, he's going to drive to the basket. Oh, what a nice move by number 2 of Robert Morris. 34-31, another football score. Alabama going for a 3 right here. Oh, and he drains it. Oh, that was so clean. The net didn't even move. 37-31. Again, they're showing why they are one of the higher-rated teams in this tournament. Robert Morris playing pretty well, though. It's just staying in there. That's all you can ask for. Asking for just a chance. Passes to the corner. This is Robert Morris with it. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds. He's driving to the basket. Passes to the corner. He's only got 2 seconds. Drives inside. It's blocked. Alabama had it. Who touched it last? They're saying Robert Morris did. 2:16 left in the first half. Showing the replay here. And they're not going to finish the replay, I guess. I don't know. All right, 37-31, 2:13 and counting. Alabama going left to right on your YouTube screen. Playing a little slower than usual. Number 15 with it here. Passes to Amori. The number 1 of Alabama. Doing another alley-oop. Another alley-oop. Just doing it over and over. It's kind of OP. 39-31. Alabama leading. Robert Morris with some nice moves. There's Smith. Smith going inside. Looking around. Passing it now to number 3. Passes to number 8 of Robert Morris. Passes back to 3. Now kicks it out to Smith. Smith trying to get inside. He's a little guy. He got bumped, and they're going to call a foul here on Alabama as he smiles. Same player that was clapping when they called the travel on him. I guess he really is happy whenever they call fouls on him. 39-31, 1 minute 30 seconds left to go in the first half. As we all wait to see what in the world, why are they talking? Why is the ref not handing him the ball? Now he does. He just got to take the time. Is the game going by too fast? I'm not too sure. 39-31, inbounding underneath their own basket is Robert Morris, who floats it out. Smith with it. He's at the top. Number 8. Bulgaris with it. Bulgaris trying to get inside. And that's a foul on Alabama. Youngblood. And it is halftime. Baylor, Mississippi State. I don't know why in the world that was glitched out earlier. 39-31. Robert Morris inbounding underneath their own basket. They pass it. Here's Fulgaris at the top. Hands it off to number 8. He kicks it out to number 3. It's not good for 3. Robert Morris gets the rebound. And he loses the ball. And Robert Morris gets it. 3. Nice little one-handed hook shot there. Shades of Kareem. 39-33. Alabama leading 51 seconds until halftime. Robert Morris, again, they are hanging in there. That's all you can ask for from a 15 seed. Driving to the basket is Alabama, and he misses. And I think he was just going for a floater, but didn't even touch anything and just goes out of bounds. 39-33. Alabama leading. Robert Morris is going to... Ooh, that's actually close. Robert Morris may have touched that ball, but they didn't review it. 30 seconds left until halftime. Looks like he's going to hold it down until he can. 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith is just chilling. He's chilling. Showing off his Julian Newman moves. Passing it. Number 3 with the 3. Oh, and he gets it. 13 seconds until half, and Alabama's going to take a timeout. Alabama's only up 3. This is crazy. Robert Morris, they're all showing emotion. This crowd is clearly pro Robert Morris. Again, they are just maybe an hour or so away from Cleveland. But you can correct me, all you Yinzers and all that. That's fine. I don't live in that area. Haven't ever. Lived in Pennsylvania at one point in time, but I was 8 years old when I last lived there. 39-36. 11 seconds to go in the first half. Alabama hanging in, or Robert Morris is hanging in there. It's a really good game. I'm very, very happy with how it's turned out. Again, at the beginning of the game, it just looked like Alabama was going to run away with it. They were up 14-4. But Robert Morris has slowly, surely come back, and they're hanging in there very tough. The defense is still shaky. I mean, Alabama's just kind of running through them on the offensive side. But it's not, I mean, all you can ask for again is, if you told them, if the coach told them, hey, you're going to be down 3 at halftime or with 11 seconds before with the first half, I'm sure they would take it. Again, if you like what you see, please subscribe. I just do this for fun. Do this whenever I can. Do my best to be back tomorrow with another game. I'm not too sure what or when or how it's going to happen, who's playing. I just kind of pick one that I think most people won't have access to on the TV. Yesterday I had over 400 views. I was pretty happy with McNeese State and Clemson. So that was a great game. Again, Clemson was down 18 at the half, 31-13, and then they fought back just a little too late. For Clemson, losing by 2, I believe. But again, feel free to chat about whatever you'd like in the comment section below. Talk about football, as you see. Steelers, always. Realistic Steelers fan, so I'm completely aware where we are. Mediocre. Talk about anything. Talk about basketball. Talk about your bracket. Yesterday, we had some guys talking, during the Clemson game. Obviously they wanted Clemson to win because they picked Clemson, but then other bracket busters, they asked who I picked. I picked Florida to win. Again, I don't really pay too much attention, but they look like they've been consistent throughout the whole year. In fact, I can show you my bracket while we're still on commercial if you're wondering why the heck am I just yapping. Well, you're going to have to back off because, why would I yap if there's a game on, huh? So yeah, that's my bracket right there. I was wrong again on Clemson, McNeese, Kansas. Picked Kansas to beat Arkansas. That didn't happen. And then I picked BYU to beat, I'd pick VCU to beat BYU, but I did. So, yeah, I'm a clown. All right. We're back. There's finally talking. Dickerson of Robert Morris. I'll have to get his name for the second half. Dickerson, number 3. Okay. All right, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Alabama up by 3. What are they going to do? He's just going to drive to the basket. A lot of contact. They're waving. I don't think there was a shooting foul. Okay, no, okay. So he was in the. Okay, it looked like he was tackled there. So he's going to head to the line for a 1-1. 1.5 seconds left in the first half. So Alabama with a chance to get 40 points or above. Here is the guy that smiles when he's fouled, Mark Sears. He has the 12th most free throws in D1 history. So this is a guy that can make his shots. Mark Sears. Shout out Mark Sears. 39-36. So this is a guy you want at the line. This is probably they're playing the whole time. He makes the first. My voice cracked. Don't make fun of me, please. And if you do, that's fine. I'm not going to hate you. 40-36, 1.5 seconds. He misses. And no other shot was able to get off before the buzzer. So that's the halftime score, 40-36. Alabama leading Robert Morris. But of course, Robert Morris, they are hanging in there. I mean, this is quite the performance from them. I mean, they were Alabama's favored by 22.5. So that is very impressive indeed. So, again, you can look at the stats right there. Robert Morris shooting 41%, Alabama shooting 60%, but it doesn't really matter because, I mean, Robert Morris has taken 11 more shots. They are rebounding the same, 18 and 18 apiece, which, again, Robert Morris with 8 offensive rebounds to Alabama's 3, and that'll explain the more shots. So 36-40, Robert Morris down by 4. It's possible. This would be quite the upset if it were to happen. So it's halftime. I'm just going to chill here. I'll try to yap as long as I can. But again, feel free to talk about whatever. This is the perfect opportunity to chat. Talk about whatever you want. You know, again, I will respond to your comments. Unless it's just flat out vulgar and gross, then I will not. And you're banned. You're gone. No, you're probably not gone. I need the views. I need the views and interactions. Talk about, again, whatever. Steelers fan here. Talk about, if you're an Alabama Robert Morris fan, talk about Robert Morris. Talk about Alabama. You can educate me. Ask me what's going on. Talk about Alabama missing the college football playoff. I'm kidding. I don't care. I mean, you can talk about it. That's fine. Talk about that loss to Oklahoma late in the season. Putting up 3 points. I think you guys lost to Vanderbilt too. And then had the gall to be shocked that you didn't make it. So I'm just, again, this is halftime. Alabama leading 40-36 over Robert Morris. So again, just got nothing going on right now. I'll just go ahead and do a little bit of Baylor, Mississippi State. Baylor up by 7. I picked Mississippi State to win this game. I thought Mississippi State was a very impressive team, but apparently not enough. 39-32, Baylor leading Mississippi State with a jump shot. He drains it. 39-34. They're just passing it around. Baylor doing their thing. Little jump shot by Baylor. He misses. He gets his own rebound, but there's now a foul or a stoppage of play. It's going to be a foul on Baylor. Blah, 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 blah. Again, feel free to talk about whatever you want in the comment section below. Nothing going on right now. Just chilling. (41-34) Baylor leading Mississippi State. Mississippi State just passing it around. Oh, air ball. Again, it's halftime here. Alabama up 4, 40-36. All right, let's see what we got here. Looking at the bracket. Showing Charles Barkley. Oh, Duke plays at 150. A lot of games going on. I mean, the last half of these games going on to today. Michigan, Texas A&M. That should be a pretty good game. I think I picked Michigan, so Michigan is over Texas A&M for tomorrow. McNeese and Purdue tomorrow at 11:10. Interesting. I could probably do that. I don't know. Just depends on what in the world and who, when I'm gonna be home, and what networks are covering what. So let me actually. Let's see what I can do here tomorrow. Just joining us, I'm sorry. I'm kind of boring right now. There's really not much going on. It's halftime. Chad is dead, so you're not much I can do here. You guys can chat about whatever. Again, I will on whenever I can. Wonder what game I cover tomorrow. Problem is, if I get later in the day, then freaking Jaguar probably cover the. I can't. Not gonna happen. Jaguar is a pretty good channel. He's a good guy. He seems like a good guy. I just can't compete with that. Maybe I do. Maybe I do McNeese Purdue. I just don't even know if I have the channel. It says Paramount Plus. I am not paying for Paramount Plus. Not now. Next. We're just chilling and waiting. Yeah, if you're joining us, it's halftime, so I'm sorry. I'm just kind of don't want to tell. Oh, how you doing? Hard to hear you. I am sorry. I am not dead. Triskaideka. Yeah, no, I'm just chilling right now. It's nothing going on. I'm doing okay. It's hard to hear me, probably because I didn't have my mic right next to my face. Been messing with the audio. Been having a lot of problems. I tried to record a video the other day, and I was ticked because I did 2.5 hour video, and the mic was cutting in and out, so I had to adjust the tech side of things. I'm doing okay. I'm covering a game. Everyone left because it's halftime. Yesterday, I had a I was very proud. So yesterday I did a McNeese and Clemson, and just total views I got 420. I was pretty happy. You can always try to stream a women's game. Well, yeah. Right now, though, I have uh, total views for this one 134. So people have been coming in, just leaving in and out. So it's pretty good. I'm just again, it's halftime. It was the same with yesterday. Everyone kind of left at halftime, came back, so it was pretty good. But yeah, yesterday's game, McNeese and Clemson was a great game. Clemson fought back and lost. This one, Robert Morris, Pennsylvania College, they're hanging in there. I picked Clemson. Yeah, I picked Clemson too. Actually, you could probably see, if you're looking at it, you can see I picked Clemson right there. I'm actually doing pretty well. I can show you the percentage, 92%. I don't know how you're doing right now in your bracket, but I'm not doing too shabby. I don't know why I didn't pick the Mormons to beat VCU, as you can see right there, but apparently I just hate the Mormons. I was wrong on obviously Clemson, and I thought Kansas would win. I mean, Kansas is usually a basketball school, but losing to Arkansas, okay. But yeah, just chilling right now, just waiting for halftime. I'm looking up what games to do tomorrow, and I'm hoping I have access to the McNeese Purdue game, but it actually doesn't look like I do. So I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm just kind of debating on that. I mean, I could do women's. I don't know. I have to pick. I can't see. There's opportunities, and you know who Jaguar is. He covers pretty much a bunch of games at night, and I can't really compete with him. I'm pretty much. I can only do a game one if it's not nationally shown, which this one's like on True TV, and then I have to work around Jaguar's schedule. So I have to keep up to date. Okay, when's Jaguar going to stream? He's been doing most of his stuff in the evening, afternoon to the night. So yesterday he did 2 freaking streams. So I was forced to do one, 2, which again, Clemson, it worked out perfect. I mean, it was literally my most viewed live stream ever, 400 and something. So I was really happy. So I have to work around Jaguar because Jaguar streams the game. Everyone's going to go to him, and I don't blame him. I mean, he's the established guy. It's what he does. Me, I do this for part time for fun. I'm not as dedicated. I can't. If I could, if I was making money doing this, I would obviously 100% do this every day, but can't. You picked UC. I thought about it too, but Michigan, they were the Big Ten champion, and I just had a feeling they would probably win. It's a shame because San Diego had a good story. I did a little, or they showed them like 30+ wins, and they went from like D2 or to D1 so quickly, or it was just really cool. But it's just trash. That was a trash. They shouldn't have played each other first round. I guess I can leave that up because. Unless you want to look at the box score. Yeah, they're just talking. They're just yapping over here, so I'm just chilling right now. How are things going with you? I guess it's a lunch break for you right now. Wow, 400 pretty good. You should have started years ago. Your parents probably didn't want to pay for internet. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's okay. We live and you learn, We had no idea how this world was going to be whenever we were, Oh well. Try not to live in the past, I guess. Try to embrace your setbacks and move on. Try to overcome them. And maybe I'm a late bloomer like your buddy Tom Grossi, But again, he does stuff every day, and Tom doesn't do any of the. He doesn't do any. He just does strictly football, which is kind of what I want to do, but I don't know. I mean, I do enjoy doing this. This is really fun. But this isn't really my main thing, and I do want to try to this year. I want to try to make football videos, analysis videos. Maybe I'll do one before the draft or after the draft, and maybe I know when the schedule comes out, I'll do predictions and stuff like that. Because for the most part, by May, most teams have an idea of who they have. I mean, you're just kind of waiting for training camp. Not really many moves are made at training camp and stuff like that. So I'll probably do some videos and hopefully they get some views and stuff like that. And we'll see. We'll see. You know, I'll get out what I put into it. I know. But again, this is a part-time thing. You know, I want to try to focus on my radio. Hopefully that I get a full-time position there. I mean, that's the goal. 'Cause that's fun. Baylor right now winning 51-45. I picked Mississippi State to win that one. I don't know if you picked Mississippi State to win that one. I did a Mississippi State LSU game. That was pretty good. Mississippi State looked like a really good team, but LSU was also pretty bad. So Lipscomb played poorly the day we watched them in the conference final. If they win, I will be ticked off. I want to say, did I pick Lipscomb? I did not. But I kind of wanted to because Lipscomb always seems to make it in the tournament. So apparently I picked Iowa State. Was not feeling Lipscomb. Baylor, you picked Baylor? Okay. Was it for Nikki? Probably was for Baylor up by 9, 54-45. 11:48 to go. I want to try to save my voice, so if I commentate this voice. Yeah, Mississippi State lays it in there for 2. This is my normal voice, guys. Oh, yeah. So much fun. Again, it's still halftime. Again, go over the stats for you real quick. Again, Alabama shooting at a 60% clip. I mean, that is really good. Robert Morris only shooting at 41%, but they've taken 11 more shots, and part of that is because of the offensive rebound difference. See the chat moving. I have Iowa in the Elite Eight. Iowa State. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think I do. I have Iowa State beating North Carolina, and then I have Marquette beating Iowa State. I show a lot of loyalty and love to the Big East, you know, because that's when Pitt was really good. All of a sudden, they were in the Big East. So I have a lot of respect and admiration for all the Big East schools. So I kind of overrate them and value them. And I actually I picked I don't know, did you pick Creighton to beat Louisville? Because apparently, I don't know if you knew this, Louisville, like, they did the AP top 25, and Louisville was ranked number 10, and they got an 8 seed. Isn't that insane? I would have been ticked. But, I mean, obviously, this shows you that, well, I mean, I guess the people that made the bracket were a little more accurate than the AP. Like, how are you ranked 10 in the country and you get an 8 seed? Like, that's insane. And yet, they still lose. They lose to Creighton. That is crazy to me. So, I don't know. Again, if you're tuning in, like, what the heck? Why are you just yapping? Well, it's commercial break, so you're just going to have to back off and be patient. I like Marquette, but they seeded high this year, so I picked Iowa. Yes, I picked Creighton. Okay. All right, looks like, well, no, they're not. Oh, they catfished me. It showed that they were coming back, but they're not, so. Gosh, dang it. And feel free to get in the conversation. You know, Triska Deca is he's a great guy. Talk to me. I'm an okay guy. I ain't gonna hate on you too much. Neither will him, probably. I don't know. He's a little more passionate than I am. So, yep, I don't know. I think that's Lipscomb and Iowa State's the only other game that's going on right now, other than Baylor and Mississippi State. Yeah. Yep, not much happening across the basketball world. There's some baseball, I guess, going on now. Lunch break is over in a few minutes. Okay, well, hey, yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. And yeah, I guess I'll see you soon. I don't know when's next time you'll be down, but But yeah, no, yesterday again, 400 plus views today. Currently at 140. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's still, actually, this would probably be my second most viewed one. Because I don't think, well, no, Pitt and Notre Dame had 186. Let me actually look. 400, so McNeese and Clemson's at 444. Notre Dame and Pitt was at 188. This one's at 140. Mississippi State and LSU at 126. And then the disappointing one was Texas and Texas A&M. I figured I was going to get a lot of people to tune in for that one. And yet, because it was on the SEC network, so it's like, well, I mean, you know, if you don't have the channel, you know, it's not exactly a free channel. I was shocked, only 60. Which, I mean, it's still great. 60 people decided to give me a shot. That's awesome. But it was still a little shocking. But yeah, this one's already, it could pass the Pittsburgh Notre Dame one. We'll see. We'll see. I ain't going to hold my breath. Yeah, a long commercial break if you're coming back from the first half. Well, I guess they all decided to take a potty break because I don't know. It's ridiculous. I will be in town next. Not this, but next week. Okay, thank you. You could have just this week. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. See what I can do. I may have to borrow your weed eater because, yeah, I don't, hopefully it still works. I'll have to go swing by the house and take it from you for a little bit. I'll even weed eat your front lawn or front area, and then I'll weed eat my house after. I'll do that sometime this weekend. Maybe next week. I mowed the lawn, so I don't want it to do it. I don't want it to be outside. All right, they're slowly coming back again. If you're just joining us, like, what the heck? Why are we talking about housework and lawn care? Well, it's because this is probably the longest halftime that I've had to go through. And I'm just talking to Tris. Again, don't hesitate to just chat about whatever. It's fine. Talk about whatever. I'm a football fan, Steelers fan. So football is encouraged, but we're covering basketball. So don't hesitate to talk about basketball too. Same with baseball. I'm excited for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm excited for another 90-loss year. So, yeah. I do not think I have any wire line. Oh, so I can't count on you. That's tough. All right, we're back here live, left to right on your YouTube screen. Robert Morris with the ball. They are in all red, Alabama in their all white. Robert Morris with a shot there. It's going to be off the mark, rebounded by Robert Morris, but there is a jump ball called. So we are underway here. 19:44 left in this one. Alabama with the 4-point lead over Robert Morris. All right. Alabama with it. Passing it around the arc. Number 0 with it. Going inside. Now passing it over. Alley-oop, another alley-oop. We're continuing the same thing from the first half of Alabama. Just passing it up there and just slamming it down. 42-36 is your score right now. Here's Smith with it for Robert Morris. He's bouncing around looking for someone. Passes to Dickerson. Dickerson to Smith. Smith passing it inside to, I forgot his name. Folgaris. That's right. Folgaris with a nice 2. 42-38 is the score. Alabama up by 4. But nice pass inside, and he slams it home. Alabama, again, the scoring right now is just quick and quick and quick. 44-38, 6-point lead. Alabama leading. Robert Morris trying to drive to the basket. Little jump shot. That's going to be off. Way off. Dickerson with the rebound. Passes to Smith. Folgaris. Out, I don't know who that is, but it's okay. He took a corner 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Alabama. Alabama with it. He's driving to the basket. He passes the corner. Who passes to the top? We got a fast break opportunity. Number 4. Oh, it's blocked. But Smith with the rebound. He gets the foul, and he misses. Oh, how do you miss that? You're right underneath the basket, but he should head to the line for 2. Man, does look like the first guy was about to slam it home with authority, but it might have taken too long and allowed the Alabama player to get there to block it. And Smith, he had it, just missed it. This could be an and one opportunity, but he's gonna have to settle for just 2 points here, possibly. Here's the first shot. It's off the mark. 44-38. The score will remain. Alabama up by 6. And apparently Robert Morris has won 2 March Madness games, but never in the round of 64. One of them was in the first 4 a few years ago, and the other one was way back then when they didn't have 64 teams. So that's a little nugget there. Here's the second, and that one bounces around and sinks for a 1-point score. 44-39 is your score. 18-13 left to go in the second half. Alabama with it going right to left on your YouTube screen. He takes a deep 3, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Robert Morris. They're bringing it up. 5-point game, trying to narrow the score. And there is a foul on Alabama. So that is now 2 fouls for Alabama this half. So that might come into play a little bit later if this game is close in the final few minutes. I really need to get the names. That was Woods who had the ball and he was fouled. He is 1 for 11 on the field. I mean, that is not great. They're playing volleyball. Oh, and they save it. Oh, my goodness. There's a fast 2-on-1 opportunity. They're still playing volleyball, bouncing it back. I can't even believe this. Alabama playing loose, very loose. You got to love it. All right, well, we're back to normalcy here. Robert Morris now. Again, they have it. Here is Woods. He is 1 for 11, as noted earlier. Passes it to Fulgaris. Back to Woods. To number 4. Passes inside to Dickerson. He had it. Lost it. He's appealing for a kicked ball, but it's not going to happen. Alabama's ball is on the turnover. (44-39), Alabama leading by 5. Robert Morris hanging in there. Nice inside pass. Oh, man, what a nice move there to get the 2. 46-39. Smith to Dickerson to Woods. Woods taking a 3. It's good. No longer 1 for 11. Now he's 2 for 12. Big 3 points there. 46-45, Alabama leading. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. He's going to take a 3. And that's off the mark. Rebounded by Robert Morris. He's already there. That's a nice easy 2. It's a 2-point game. Robert Morris will not go away. 46-44. Again, this is a very pro Robert Morris crowd because the game is so close to Pittsburgh or in that area where they're from. I don't know. Just hate on me all you want. Alabama passing it outside. They're going to go for a 3, and it's good. And that silences the crowd. 5-point game. 49-44. Alabama just trying to impose their dominance. But now Robert Morris, they are hanging in there. Here's Woods with it. Passes to Fulgaris. Passes to Smith, who saves it. Alabama now has it. And that's a reach-in on number 4. Omo Jaffo. Villain for Alabama has 0. He's only taken 1 shot. No points, but he has 7 assists. So that is like some Rajon Rondo stats there. As they're going to head to commercial break, 49-44 is your score. 15-44 left to go in the second half. Very good game, I would say. I'm pretty pleased with it. So again, commercial break, 49-44, as Baylor is now up by 11 in their game with 8 minutes to go in that one. So if you pick Mississippi State, which again, it's a toss-up, 8 and 9, so they're always tough to decide who's going to win that one. Baylor has a nice lead as I picked Mississippi State, so GG's for that one. But Mississippi State cuts it to 8. Again, feel free to chat about whatever you'd like in the comments. I will do my best to chat about whatever. The Saints apparently are signing Brandon Cooks. Wow. So that's so he goes back to New Orleans probably for his final contract. Brandon Cooks. Haven't heard of him in a while. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe. I definitely could use it. Just a lowly YouTuber that does this part-time. Trying to get a goal, which it's going to be a pretty hard goal. I'm not going to say it's easy. And it probably is unattainable. Crap, about to lose my mic. But if you are just a guest here, just feel free to give me support. If you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. Why am I asking this? Well, because it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see that number go. As we are still in commercial break, 49-44, Robert Morris hanging in there. Also, if you are a Robert Morris fan, you're probably a Steelers fan and Pirates fan, Penguins. So there's no excuse. There is no excuse for you to not do that. Literally pro Steelers, pro everything. We'll cover all that in the foreseeable future. Try to do a lot of Pirates games. If you're an Alabama fan, well, hey, you can still do it. It'd be fun to argue with Alabama fans. Again, commercial break, 49-44, Alabama. You could say they're surviving. I mean, they haven't. I don't think they've been down at all in this game. Could actually look at that real quick. Largest lead, yep, no. So Alabama's largest lead is 10. I have a feeling Alabama's going to score here. I could be wrong, though. As we finally make our way back, 49-44. They are still showing compilations of made shots. Alabama now with it, 15:35 to go in the second half. Alabama going right to left on your YouTube screen. Alabama driving, passing it inside, and they get it. There it is. The fortune came true. Can you read off your 33 subscribers? I cannot, actually. I do not have access to that, so I do apologize. Do not have any access to who can see or who subscribed. Robert Morris with it now for 51-44. And he loses the ball. It's turned over by Robert Morris. Alabama with it. They're passing it around. Oh, they're going for another alley-oop, but he can't connect. No hands. Here's a 3 for Robert Morris. That's In-N-Out Burger. And there's a foul by Alabama. I believe he's going to shoot some free throws. 51-44. I don't even know why you're going to type that because it's right there on the bottom of your screen. 51-44. But feel free to do that if you want, I guess. It'll help the chat thing. Just don't spoil anything because I am slightly behind. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do not spoil. They make the first free throw. 51-45 now is your score. Winner of this game will play the winner of Vanderbilt and St. Mary's. That's a pretty good matchup there. I'm not even being sarcastic. Folgaris here with the second. He's taking his time. He sinks them both. That's why he takes his time. 51-46. It's a 5-point game. I mean, just Alabama. They just cannot get away from Robert Morris. As Diabate here, showing him with 3 fouls for Alabama. He has 13 points, but 3 fouls. Alabama driving to the basket. Oh, nice layup. 53-46. Robert Morris here with it. Here's Woods. Woods dribbling around, looking. Gets it to the inside. Here's number 45. I have not seen him all game, and he loses the ball. That's probably why. Alabama with it. Playing fast. Alley-oop. No, not really. He still has the ball. Oh, it's intercepted. Alabama with another interception. Robert Woods trying to get inside. Heavy defense by Alabama. Oh, nice move. Nifty move. Unable to make it. Rebounded by Alabama. 2v1. He's going to jack up a 3, though. That's rebounded by Robert Morris. That is Dickerson. I don't know why I'm showing you guys the ads. I'd rather show you guys the box score. Here's Smith with it of Robert Morris. Smith needs some help. Find someone. Here's number 45 who hands it back to Smith. He's like, I don't want to lose the ball again. Wise decision. Now he's going to set the pick. Smith driving inside, finds the corner. No, it's going to actually be knocked out of bounds with 1.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Wow, that is weird. I could swear years ago I could see you subscribe to my channel. I only have 7. I cannot see them now. Weird. Interception, steal. Gosh, dang it, you're right. It is a steal. Oh, well. Hey, football is always on my mind. I'm a football guy. Interception. I think that's just I don't know. I'm going to say interception. I'm going to say it. 1.5 seconds. The clock didn't even start. Rebounded by Alabama. He did miss it. Smith playing heavy defense. He's going to the basket. Finds the guy in the corner. It is off. Robert Morris deflected it. Nice. That's going to go out of bounds. Since you picked Vandy or St. Mary's, I think I picked St. Mary's. I picked St. Mary's, yes. Yeah, that should be a very good game. You are funny. Yeah, am I? I don't know. I don't think everyone else agrees here that's been tuning in. They all hate me, and that's perfectly fine. 13:09 left to go in the second half. Alabama with it. They're up by 7. Passes to number 2. Nice move. Now he's going to back off. Driving inside. Now he comes back. Passing it outside. Passing it again. Here's number 0 in the corner. Looking. Deflected. Gets his own deflection. Passing it outside for 3. It's good. Alabama back up by 10. This is tied for their largest lead of the game, 56-46. And there is I believe, a foul and a media timeout. Alabama up by 10. They are celebrating. They are happy. You have a feeling this one could start slipping away from Robert Morris. I wanted to pick Vandy, but I picked St. Mary's too. I don't know why. Why would you want to pick Vanderbilt? I don't know if that's ever been stated ever. I really wanted to pick Vanderbilt. I'm just kidding. And then H8, hate. I don't know. H8, hate. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a hater, I guess. I don't know if that's what you mean. I am a hater. I'm not even going to lie. So it's commercial break. Alabama up by 10. Meanwhile, Mississippi State slowly fighting their way back. They're only down by 5 to Baylor. And they're passing it around. Got a little too careless with it, but Baylor just gets careless with it. Mississippi State fumbling it around, passing it around. He's going to just jack up a 3. That would have been pretty sick if he made it, but that's off the mark. Yes, hate. What did I hate? I apologize if I come off as hateful. I never mean to do that. That is my bad. But I am a hater. I am. All my friends say I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. I just tell it how it is. That's how it is. Baylor makes their lead 7 points now. 4 minutes and counting in that one. I shouldn't say this one because this one's on commercial break. That one, Baylor's up by 7 with 3:52 to go, and they're going to go to another media timeout or actual timeout. I'm not too sure. But for the game you guys tuned in for, Alabama up 56-46, 12:39 left to go in this one. Alabama had real trouble trying to shake away from Robert Morris, but right now Alabama in the last few minutes have widen their lead back to 10, the largest lead of the game, or tied for the largest lead of the game for them. I'm going to get some water. Back off. And I'm going to cut some commercial here. Yeah, if you like to subscribe. That's my commercial. It'd be awesome if you did. Love to see that number go up at the end of this video. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'll just be a little depressed. I'll be sad. Cry. Pout. Do everything I can to let out all this negative emotion. As we slowly make our way back, I'm going to go to the radio station later and just be so mad at everyone. Like, what the heck? No one subscribed, man. No one. It's okay. I do this part-time, so it's fine. I understand. All right, Alabama now with it. So they're showing the turnovers. Robert Morris only with 1 turnover in the first half. They have 5. That is huge. 56-46, Robert Morris with the ball going left to right on your YouTube screen. Here's Woods. Going to float it to Fulgaris. Fulgaris with the alley-oop to Dickerson. Oh, and he gets it in there. And the foul. 56-48. It's close. They're still trying to keep themselves in it. So I believe Dickerson will head to the line there. Fulgaris just with a little floater there. Nice. Wasn't a slam dunk. Had to lay it in there because of, again, the heavy pressure from Alabama. Alabama's played some pretty good defense. They have a great offense, but their defense, it's really good. Dickerson, 15 points. He's 1 for 6 from the 3, but he is 6 for 9 everywhere else. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by. See, look at that privacy. You're trying to find out who's subscribed. Look at that. All right. 56-48. Alabama with it. He missed the free throw, so yeah, I forgot to tell you that. My bad. Alabama with it. Passing it inside. It's intercepted or stolen by Dickerson. Who passes it to Woods? 56-48. Robert Morris trying to claw their way back into it. Woods, just a little jump set. He misses, but Dickerson with the rebound and the put away. 56-50. 6-point game. Alabama with it, and Woods is celebrating. What was he doing? 3-pointer for Alabama. It's off the mark. I don't know what Woods was doing way back there. Alabama passed him. Now Woods is with it. Passes to Dickerson. Dickerson's just going to jack up a 3. That's off the mark. I think he was feeling himself a little bit too much. Fulgaris with the rebound. Well, Fulgaris passes to Dickerson. Dickerson with a Euro step. Oh, and a smooth move. 56-52. Robert Morris ain't going away. 4-point game. Alabama up by 4. And he does a little nice step there. He misses the 3. Rebounded by Robert Morris. Robert Morris. 4-point game. 11:07 and counting. Here's Dickerson. He's been feeling pretty good, playing pretty good. Loses the ball. Now he recovered. He's got to pass it. Inside pass to Woods. I don't know what Woods was doing there. Woods. Oh, gosh. I don't mean to make it. Woods could beat me up. He is much better than me at basketball. I'm just saying. Kind of being a meme right now. I'm just saying. Oh, my gosh. So we're cutting to another commercial break. I believe there was a foul by Robert Morris, so it'll be Alabama possession when we come back. 56-52, 10:53 left to go in the second half. Robert Morris, he thought they were left for dead in the first half early on. They came back. Alabama had a 10-point lead just a few minutes ago, but Robert Morris coming back slowly, down by 4. Woods, I got to say, I don't... He has 2 steals. I mean, you're trying to find the silver, the silver lining here for him, but I don't know what he's been doing the last few minutes. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff from Cam Woods. Cam Woods. But he can shut me up whenever, man. He's I'm not trying to clown the guy. I mean, he's pretty good. But that was funny stuff. Funny stuff happening on the court. All right, 56-54, Alabama leading. In this one, in the other game, Baylor is up 69-64. And then in the Iowa State Lipscomb game, I'm very happy I didn't pick Lipscomb because Lipscomb is down 40-24 at the half. In another game, Colorado State Memphis is tipping off. Colorado State actually up 15-13 with 13 to go in the first half. Again, plenty of game left to go in that one. I believe I picked Memphis because, again, they're just a traditional basketball school. But Colorado State is no slouch. If you're a 12 seed, that means you're one of the best non-power schools. Baylor connection is lagging, but the other one is not, so I don't know what's going on. Baylor driving to the basket. He's kicking out for a three, and he misses. Mississippi State, again, they're down by 5 with 2:30 to go in this one, or that one, I should say. Oh, he drives to the basket. He floats it in, but misses. Rebounded by Baylor. That's tough for Mississippi State. Doesn't look like they're going to pull it off. Who knows, though? It's still 2 minutes left in that one. Baylor slowing it down as we are still on commercial break for Robert Morris in Alabama. What a great game. This has really turned out to be. I was kind of nervous it wouldn't be, but yeah, it's a good one. Mississippi State with a corner three, and he drains it. So it's a 2-point game. Mississippi State only down by 2. Meanwhile, Colorado State and Memphis are tied at 15. And we are slowly making our way back here. Mississippi State and Baylor get to take on the winner of Duke and Mount St. Mary, so most likely Duke. All right, Alabama inbounding here right to left on your YouTube screen here. 10:50 to go in this one. Alabama with a nice pass inside. Alley-oop, another alley-oop. Alley-oop, Alabama. 58-52, Alabama leading by 6. Robert Morris now with it. Here's Woods. Passes to Fulgaris. Fulgaris looking around. Guiding traffic. Cuts inside. And I believe, was he fouled? He was fouled, or I believe they're saying jump ball or something. Robert Morris. Not too sure. I just know that Robert Morris has the ball. Okay, possession. Smith fakes it. Passes to Dickerson, who passes to Woods. Woods driving inside. Blocked! Stuffed away. Alabama with it. Alabama passing it around. Deep three from number 1. That's off the mark. Saved by Alabama, but it's intercepted by Woods, who passes to Fulgaris. Is wide open. And that's an easy 2. 58-54. Alabama up by 4. Driving to the basket. Alabama passing it around. Number 35. Driving to the rim. It's stuffed. It's blocked. Here's Woods with it. They're going for an alley-oop, and it's an alley-oop here. Woods to Dickerson. It's a 2-point game. Alabama only up by 2 now. Robert Morris just hanging in there. As I see, I don't even pay it. I'm not even bring it up. Alabama going for it, and they get it too. 60-56. Alabama fans, the few that are there, they are still making their voices heard, but it is Robert Morris dominated arena for sure. 56-60. Robert Morris down by 4. Woods driving in. Shoots. And it's good. No, that was not Woods. That was Josh Omojafo with it. 60-58. Still a 2-point game. Going. Passes underneath, and that's a shooting foul. And he gets the and one. Alabama up by 4. And he'll head to the line to shoot one. 62-58. Alabama with the lead. We have a madness alert. Baylor up 71-67. I mean, I don't really know if that's a madness alert. It's a close game. I wouldn't say that's an upset, but I don't know. I guess you got to do what you got to do. All right, Alabama here for 10th to the line. Chance to complete the three-point play. He does not. Rebounded by Oma Jaffo, who loses the ball. Alabama has it. Passes. There's a three. It's off the mark. And there's going to be a foul by Alabama, Sherrell. So it's going to be Robert Morris possession here. Robert Morris finding themselves down by 4 with 8:36 to go in the second half. Meanwhile, over here, Baylor up by 3, up over Mississippi State. Now it's only up by 2 as he makes his second free throw. I guess it was 3 free throws there. Here is Woods. Woods with it. Woods loses it but recovers. Passes back to Dickerson. Dickerson driving to the basket. Looking for someone. Passes to number 2. Number 2 passes to Dickerson for the 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Robert Morris, and he gets the 2. I forgot his name. Fulgaris. Why? I've said it so many times. Fulgaris with it. 62-60. Alabama driving to the basket. That's an easy 2. Again, they do not take anything off. As soon as Robert Morris scores, they just hurry up and push it down the court. 64-60. Alabama leading. Robert Morris. Robert Morris hanging in there. Woods passes inside to Dickerson. He's contacted. Oh, what a shot! Oh my gosh! That was amazing. He gets the and the free throw. He hits the line. That was amazing. I can't even describe it. 64-62. Commercial break. Alabama leading, but Robert Morris has a chance to bring it within make it a 1-point game. As they come back, they'll do a free throw, but right now it's commercial break. We got to imagine they're running out of media timeouts. I mean, they got to get this game over with, huh? It's been almost 2 hours. Well, I mean, it's an hour and 40 minutes. Commercial break here, 64-62, Alabama leading. It's a very exciting game. Robert Morris, they could do this. I mean, I'm not even kidding. It's doable. Alabama, though, they just play very fast, and it's still something Robert Morris, whenever Robert Morris scores, Alabama's already pushing it down the court, and Robert Morris, they don't seem ready sometimes. That's my only thing. But again, they are a 15 seed. There's a reason for it. Robert Morris, they came to play today, and they definitely are giving Alabama a run for their money. Over here, Baylor up by 1, 71-70. I picked Mississippi State to win. And apparently Mississippi State hasn't won in the round of 64 since 2008. Baylor's inbounding. They're going right to left. Again, if you're tuned in to watch, trying to find out what's happening, Robert Morris and Alabama is on commercial break. I will cut to that as soon. This is Baylor, Mississippi State. It's not my priority. I'm just kind of keeping something going. Looks like Baylor's going to get 2 shots, maybe. Or no, they're not 2 shots. Just waiting and chilling. And commercial break, so please bear with me. Feel free to chat about whatever. Me and Tris Kadeka were talking earlier. Baylor now makes it a 3-point game and he got a foul too. Okay, so he's going to head to the line for a chance for a 3-point play. Coming back here, Robert Morris. Again, we talked about it earlier in the first half. 14 offensive rebounds. Alabama with only 4. And that is why, despite the wide percentage in shots, 44% from Robert Morris, 58% from Alabama, that's why Robert Morris is only down by 2. 64-62. 7:44 left to go in the second half. Dickerson averaging for the year 12.9 points a game. Today, 23. I mean, he came to play. Dickerson has been their star player. So Dickerson will have a chance here to complete the three-point play, 64-62. And Dickerson sinks it. It's now apparently only 71-70 over here in Baylor, so I'm not even going to worry about that right now. Alabama bringing it up. They're actually playing slow. Now he's going to pick up the pace. He's driving inside. Gets the shot. Oh, it's rejected by Dickerson. Oh, my gosh. That ball landed at least in the 10th row. Oh, geez. Dickerson has just played out of his mind. Oh, my gosh. 7:33 left in the second half. Alabama inbounding underneath their own basket. Passing it out to number 10 here, who is Diabate. He misses. 3-on-2. Woods has it. 63-64, down by 1. Woods passing it out to Fulgaris. Passes to number 4. Number 4 makes it. And Robert Morris leads for the first time this game. Alabama rushing. They're going to try to quickly take the lead back. And he misses. Alabama's crying for a foul, but they're not getting it. Woods has it. Passes to the corner. Here's a 3. That's off the mark. That would have been huge. Robert Morris up by 1. 65-64. Alabama going to the basket. He's going to be fouled. And Dickerson fouls him, and Sears is holding his head in pain. Trying to probably get them to look at it. So Woods actually was the one that fouled him. Okay, so the contact came before the shot, so there's not going to be any shots right now. Alabama's going to be inbounding underneath their own basket. 65-64. Robert Morris with the lead for the first time this game. This is some madness right now. Alabama inbounds it. Alabama, he's just going to drive. Alley-oop! Another alley-oop, Alabama. Or an Alabama alley-oop. That makes more sense. Duh. 66-65. Robert Morris down by 1, but still, they are in this. They have taken the lead again earlier for the first time this game. Woods passes to number 4. Number 4 loses the ball, and he travels. Oh, you can't do that. Not in this one. What the heck? Alabama was up by 10. I know. It's crazy. Robert Morris, again, they had the lead just for a brief moment. But Alabama, they are holding on for dear life, 66-65. Alabama driving inside. Kicks it out. He drives inside. He kicks it out. Driving inside. He doesn't kick it out. He shoots it, and he scores. 68-65. Alabama now with a 3-point lead. Here's Woods. Hands it off to number 4. Omojafo. I got to get that down. Here's Woods. Woods with it still. Just chilling. He's looking. Fulgaris with the fadeaway 2, and that's off the mark. And Alabama with the quick 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Alabama. They got the rebound, and they're also giving Robert Morris a foul for an over the back, I believe. All right, inbounding Alabama. So I was looking at this game over here. So Alabama up 70-65. Meanwhile, Baylor is up by 1 with like 15 seconds to go. I can't tell what's going on. Here is Smith for Robert Morris. Passes to Woods. Woods looking inside to Dickerson. Dickerson, oh, he's just getting mugged and hugged. And he's on the floor. He's holding his head. I don't know if that was a shooting foul or not. We're just going to wait and see what happens here. Baylor up 73-72 with 9.3 seconds left to go in that one. Oh, his back of the head hit one of the Alabama players' knees. So they're going to review it right now. I guess possible for a flagrant. I'm not too sure. Baylor is up 74-72 as he makes his first of the 1-and-1s. Dickerson is holding his head on the sideline, so you got to hope everything's okay with him. They're going to just keep reviewing. I'm going to keep, I guess, looking at this Baylor-Mississippi State game as it comes down to the final 10 seconds. Baylor up by 2. And he makes them. Oh, so Baylor up 75-72. 9 seconds. Mississippi State. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, heavily contested 3. And that's way off the mark. And that's going to be Baylor ball with 0.8 seconds left. And Baylor is going to win that game 75-72. I don't know if I can finally. I'm going to make this the full view. So Baylor wins. This is kind of weird now seeing the whole screen of this now. I can feel like I got to back up. So 5-point game again. They're just doing an official review to see if it was a flagrant. I don't think it was. Looked like it was basketball play, incidental contact, and all that stuff. But Alabama, again, leading by 5. Robert Morris have done a very great job in hanging in here. But you don't know what's going to happen, I guess, from this point on out. All right, so we're awaiting the call on the court. Common foul. Yeah. There was really nothing there. You hear a little bit of boos, but like no one really is shocked by this. So 2-shot foul for Dickerson. He'll hit the line. 4:58 left here in the second half. Robert Morris down by 5. Here's Dickerson. 69% free throw shooter. He's 1 for 2 today, but he's got 24 points, so he's used to making shots, and he makes the first. That flagrant was more of a foul than the Pitt versus Notre Dame. Yeah. Pittsburgh kind of got screwed in that one. Oh, it is what it is. He's going to miss the second one. Rebounded by Alabama. Here is Alabama. They are just dribbling it around, telling them slow it down. This is kind of weird for Alabama. They usually play fast. He's trying to take him inside. And Falgaris is called with the foul. Which it looks like, I mean, I don't know. It was kind of weird. He was just trying to draw the foul. So Falgaris fouls him. I don't know. I don't think he's going to head to the line. He's going to head to the line. Okay, so we actually have 7 fouls apiece. This is a 1-and-1. Here's Sears with it. And he makes the first one, 71-66. Alabama leading. Here's the second, and he makes them both. 71-66, Alabama leading, and fans are high-fiving for Alabama, the few that are there. 72-66, Robert Morris trying to fight and stay alive in this one. Almost tipped away by Alabama, but recovered by Smith. Smith looking. Passes to Mojafo, and it's stuffed. Alabama with it, and they're going to call a pushing foul on Dickerson as he tried to reach in for the ball. So this is a 1-1 situation as Alabama will head to the line. You got to feel a little bit nervous if you're Robert Morris now. That was just a nice, clean block. (72-66) Alabama looking to extend their lead with these shots. Ubade, 60% free throw shooter. He hasn't had any free throw shots today. And that's off the mark. There is a loose ball foul on Robert Morris, so there's going to be more shots. So I want to know who the foul was on. It's on Dickerson. I don't know what Dickerson did. I don't know. I mean, they're calling out Dickerson, but it looked like Nelson, the Alabama guy, was the one that put the effort. They're talking about it. The officials are. And they're saying no. So Nelson here with a 1-on-1 opportunity. He is a 66% free throw shooter. And he misses. Rebounded by Woods of Robert Morris. Robert Morris passing it around. Down by 6. 4:04 left to go. Woods driving inside. Nice moves, but unable to finish. They're looking for the call. He was indeed shoved at the end of that. Alley-oop for Alabama. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Fulgaris. Here is Smith with it for Robert Morris, going left to right on your YouTube screen. They are in all red. Alabama in all white. Fulgaris takes a deep three. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Dickerson. Dickerson passes to Woods. Woods shoots a three. That's off the mark. I don't know. The shot selection there. Interesting stuff there by the team. Alabama driving to the rim. And he makes it and gets the foul. Now you got to be very nervous if you're a Robert Morris fan here, as this is going to be an 8-point game. There's a lot of jawing and a lot of talking at the end of that one as the officials are separating and they're going to head to commercial break. 74-66 Alabama now extending that lead. So Robert Morris is going to have to play a really great 3.5 minutes of basketball, because this game might be getting away from him late. But Robert Morris, again, hats off to him with a great performance today. Had the lead briefly, had the lead for about 10 seconds. But right now, Alabama with the comfortable lead with 3.5 to go as we head to commercial break. Again, feel free to chat in the comments, talk about the game, talk about whatever you'd like. I am not going to hate on any, conversations we have. I'm talking to Triska Deca just off and on here. Talk about whatever you want. Talk about the Steelers, talk about Robert Morris, talk about Alabama, talk about the NFL, talk about basketball, talk about the NBA, talk about college, whatever it is you want. And again, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy just hearing the game, if you can't find the game on TV, please hit that subscribe button as I cover random games, primarily my favorite teams, but no favorite team of mine made it to the NCAA tournament as Pittsburgh lost in the first round of the ACC tournament. And it was a trash call at the end of the game that ended their hopes. Not to be salty, but again, it's commercial break. 74-6, Alabama leading by 8. And if you have any recommendations on what to watch tomorrow, hey, I can't watch this game. Well, leave it, and I will do what I can to have that game for you. I can't get it as well, but I will do my best. Man, we're still on commercials. I think they are reviewing the potential jawing at the end of that play. There was a lot of talking to each other. So again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Everyone that has watched today, all the people, I do appreciate it. 205 total views. I mean, that's awesome. 200 views is great. 100 views is happy. That makes me happy. That's better than my football stuff. So my football ones weren't even getting. I mean, they were getting 40 or something like that. I mean, it's still pretty cool. So again, they're showing the Baylor beating Mississippi State by 3. Alabama now heads to the line. And he makes the 3-point play happen. Alabama up by 9, 75-66. 3:24 left in this one. Woods hustling down the court. Passes to Fulgaris. Fulgaris, some nice moves here. He's trying to fight. Passes inside to Omojahe, who makes the 2, 75-68. Omojahe, like, hey, why are we not pressing? That was 5. Oh, my goodness. That was a long time. They just got it away, apparently. 75-68. Robert Morris playing some nice defense, but they're going to give him a foul. Good effort by Woods, but unable to secure the ball, and they're going to. So that's his 4th foul. Oh, no, he had the ball. No way. Didn't even touch the guy. Other than maybe tackling his, I don't know. He was diving for it kind of wildly there. Chris Youngblood to the line. He's a 76% free throw shooter, so one of your best ones there. And he makes them. Makes the first one. 76-68 now. Alabama with the 8-point lead. That's Alabama making a substitution. Pardon me. $77.68. Woods looking. Here's Smith. Smith driving to the basket. Passes to Dickerson. He's looking. Dickerson finds Fulgaris, who takes a little jump shot too. That's off the mark. Quickly rebounded by Omojahe, but couldn't quite finish the job there. Alabama. Oh, my goodness. They're going to give him the timeout. He had the ball midair, called the timeout. The crowd is not liking the calls right now, but what can you do? So another timeout here. 77-68. Alabama leading by 9. The largest lead today has been by 10 points. Alabama looking to pretty much keep this nice, comfortable margin. Let's go to the stats. As a team, Robert Morris, 29 for 71. That's 40%. That's a little bit below where you'd want to be. Meanwhile, Alabama, 57.1%. Just a huge margin difference of the field goal percentage. But again, Robert Morris has taken 15 more shots, so that's why this game is as close as it is. The offensive rebound, 16 for Robert Morris, 5 for Alabama. So just a huge, huge difference in that regard is why this game is the way it is. And Alabama's made 8 of 13. Alabama inbounding underneath their own basket. And we have a stoppage of play. So Smith fouls him. He was hugging too much. So it looks like Alabama gets 2 free shots here. Mark Sears, an 84% free throw shooter, and he makes his first. 78-68. Robert Morris was in it, but you have a feeling that this one's pretty much over. But anything, I guess, could happen with 2.5 to go. All right, Alabama up by 11. 2:31 and counting. Passes to Fulgaris. Passes to Woods. Woods drains a 3. So not so fast, says Woods, who's had a rough day shooting, but that's a big 3. So 79-71, Alabama leading, and they're going to head to commercial break. Thank you, Triskaideka. I know. I'm actually watching the game, believe it or not. I'm watching the game, and I can tell you what the score is going to be. That's what's amazing about it. When you watch it on TV, you kind of get the knowledge of the score. So Alabama again up 79-71. As they slowly come back, I'm going to refresh this and see what other scores are happening across this tournament. Let's see. Nothing. Iowa State up 46-30 on Lipscomb. And Memphis up 31-29 over Colorado State. And that's pretty much it. All right, Alabama inbounding. Looks like Robert Morris doing the full court press. Alabama already down there, spinning around, looking. Finds a corner 3. No, he's going to take it inside, and he slams it away. Hangs on the rim, too, for authority. There's a 1-minute delay. Funny joker. Yeah. Well, I know. All right, 71-81. Smith. Fulgaris to Woods. 10-point lead. Alabama leading. And he was bumped hard. Was that going to be a foul? That is going to be a foul by Alabama. So Robert Morris is going to head to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. All right, so I believe this is Woods. So he has an opportunity to get this to single digits, and he does not. So 81-71, 1 minute, 52 seconds left and counting. And Woods is going to foul out. Oh, that ends his night. You know, despite the lack of shooting success, he was everywhere. I will tell you that again. He was kind of making some interesting decisions earlier in this game, but he really knuckled down and started playing a lot better. I know he wasn't this. He'll look back at it and he'll be kicking himself for the 3 for 18 performance, but he played pretty well. He played well. All right, here's Sears with it, and he makes the first. So yeah, you have a feeling that this one's pretty much over. 82-71. Robert Morris gave him a fight. So good stuff there. Alabama makes the second. 83-71. Almost stolen away on the inbound, but here's Smith. And that's going to be a foul on Alabama. So Robert Morris is going to head right back to the line. Smith is trying to draw that foul for sure. Hugging the defender, but he gets the call. DJ Smith is a 79% free throw shooter. 5 points today so far. 1 for 2 from the line. He makes the first. Played at Bowling Green last year. Moving to Robert Morris. As they show Wood shaking his head on the sideline. You just can't believe it. And Smith makes them both. 73-83. And we have a stoppage of play. I believe that's going to be a timeout, Alabama. 10-point game here. 1 minute, 46 seconds. So leaning Alabama. I will tell you, Robert Morris will cover the spread as Alabama was favored by 22.5. So quite the performance there by Alabama. Well, I mean, they played good too, but Robert Morris punching above their weight. Looks like Iowa State is up 55-30 over Lipscomb. Jeez. Why are they showing Iron Eagle? Okay, that's cool, I guess. Ian Eagle is my favorite commentator. Not going to lie. My favorite commentator for CBS. It's a shame that Jim Nantz is still there. I mean, I like Jim Nantz, but Ian Eagle adds much more excitement. I like to think of myself as a blend of Ian Eagle and my dad. That's kind of my style. Not as good, so I'm still working on my craft, but, you know, we're making it work. $83-73 as we return to this one. Alabama up by 10 with 1 minute 43 seconds to go in this one. So again, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it so much. As I see, most people are gone because this game is pretty much over. Alabama inbounding. Here's Sears. And he gets... Oh, he traveled! He was trying to draw the foul. He's on the ground. It looks like he's been shot. His eyes are closed, laying down, arms extended. But he actually traveled. Oh, no. It's clean. No one touched him, actually. He just tried to squeeze through two defenders, and no one touched him. That was pretty cool. So 10-point game, Robert Morris will inbound, so an opportunity here to make it to single digits. Passes to Smith. Smith with it. Trying to get some space. Dribbling around. Passes to Dickerson. Dickerson's kind of been cold. He floats it, and he misses. And everyone's trying to hug the ball. Oh, it's stolen away by Fulgaris. Passes to Omojahe, and he gets it. So it's an 8-point game, 83-75. On 18 and counting. They're just going to launch it. It's tipped. Oh, wow. It was a 50-50 ball there, and they're going to say Robert Morris was the last one to touch it. Man. I believe it was off Smith, so they did get the call right. Some football action there, taking a Hail Mary attempt. Good pass deflection by Smith for the incomplete pass. But it will remain Alabama ball. 83-75 is your score. 1 minute, 12 seconds left to go in this one. It is looking like Alabama is going to move on to the next round. The winner will play the winner of St. Mary's and Vanderbilt. So Vanderbilt wins that game. Vanderbilt has a chance to beat them not only in football, but also in basketball. I understand Alabama and Vanderbilt have already played. But, you know, everyone kind of remembers that football game. And no one really pays attention to regular season basketball. That is just facts. And they're still looking. It does look like it went off Smith, so I'm just kind of wondering what in the world we're still looking at. Just trying to drag it on. So, again, 83-75 is your score. Let's go to other games right now. Lipscomb they did not show up to play. Iowa State 56, Lipscomb 32 is your score there. Memphis and Colorado State. Okay, so it's going to be Alabama ball. Memphis and Colorado State 36-31. That's a good one right there. And I believe that is all that's happening as of now. You got a lot of games happening later tonight, but I will not be here because I will be working. Alabama with the inbound, passing it to Sears. Sears driving, passes. There's Nelson. He had a wide open three, but he's just going to actually hold the ball, just trying to draw more time off the clock, and he's going to get fouled, so he's going to head to the line. So look at that. Wasted a few more seconds, and he's going to go to the line. And Dickerson of Robert Morris has fouled out. 25 points. Played a great game. And that's 2 now. Fouled out for Robert Morris. Dickerson again. Dickerson played a great game. He had some pretty iconic players for Robert Morris today. And Nelson misses the first. Dickerson covering his head with the towel. You can see that he's letting all the emotion out underneath the towel. I've been there. I have been there. My high school stuff. But then I had 2 more matches to play after that, too. That's crazy. Anyway, 84-75, Alabama. And Smith just jacking up a 3. That's going to be off the mark. Thought he was Steph Curry. Looks like Sears almost loses the ball. Nice defense by Omojahe to keep up the pressure. And looks like Alabama is going to get fouled, and Sears will head to the line again. Sears is one of their best free throw shooters, probably the best on their team. So it's been a heck of a first-round game for Robert Morris. Again, they will head home, but I mean, they played great. They were hanging in there. Alabama showing why they are a number 2 seed, by the way. This is not just a Robert Morris channel. Alabama playing really good. I mean, they should go far with this style of play, playing very fast, playing very loose, as Sears makes both. So that'll make it an 11-point game. Smith hustling down the court. He is fast. Looking. Bulgaris, nice too. 86-77. Robert Morris still pressing despite the. Looks like Omojahe will foul number 0, Philin, who has 1 point this game. So that's the guy to foul. He's only taken 1 shot. He missed it, but he has a free throw, so he's 1 for 1 at the line. Philin with 8 assists. 8 assists today. I have this thing backwards. Sears with 10 free throws made, 10 out of 11. He has 10 assists. So here's Philin here. And he makes the first one to make it a 10-point game again. And In-N-Out Burger on the second one. Robert Morris playing fast. He's just going to jack up a 3, and that's going to be off the mark. And that's actually out of bounds. Oh, it's going to be Alabama ball. Jeez. And Robert Morris is still, they're playing hard. And they're calling a foul on Smith, who puts his hands up immediately like, nope, that was not me. But it was indeed Smith with his 4th foul. Robert Morris. Okay, that's what they were chanting. That makes more sense now. The way they chant it sounds like the overrated chant, but that is not indeed what they were saying. Chant still going on despite being down 10 with 26 to go. Showing Sears' stats here. He had 3 points in the first half, 18 in the second. Again, he went to the line a lot as he misses the first. 87-77 is your score. Alabama up by 10 with 26 to go. So it's looking like Alabama will move on to the second round of this game, or this tournament, as he makes the second. So it's now 88-77. Here's Smith. He's driving in. Smith, what? Oh, man, he fell down, broke his ankles, and he scores a 3. Nice 3, 88-80. Again, this game is most likely over. Alabama. And Diabate gets 2, so it's 90-10. 13 seconds left. They're just playing for fun at this point. Trying to cut the lead here, maybe. Passes to number 45. He passes to Fulgaris. Passes to 45. Oh, and he's fouled with 2 seconds left. So, yeah, you have a chance to, like, not lose by double digits. I think that's pretty cool. Here's Plett, number 45, Ishmael Plett. So I don't know how he is on the season with free throw percentage, but we're about to find out. 1.6 seconds. We have a lot of emotional people for Robert Morris crying right now. But, you know, again, it was not looking like you would win this game, despite, again, you know, how you did in the regular season. You're playing a really good team here as he misses the first. 90-80 is still your score. He's awaiting the second free throw, not even showing his stats, so I guess it doesn't even matter. Plett to not lose by double digits. Oh, he makes it, so it's a 9-point game. And Alabama moves on to the second round, where they will play the winner of St. Mary's and Vanderbilt. 90-81 is your score, your final score. And that was a heck of a game. Robert Morris gave him a great fight, but unable to finish the job. Again, standouts of this game, I would say, for Robert Morris, Dickerson was really good. He had a lot of great players for this one. Fulgaris had a great game. Again, Woods was feisty and just playing everywhere. Smith Smith was pretty cool. And then on Alabama, I mean, Sears, I mean, he made them pay at the line. Majuri with the alley-oops. Oh, my goodness. It was some good stuff. And Diabate with 18 points off the bench. So just a heck of a game by a lot of players. It was a great one to cover. Again, if you could, just please subscribe if you enjoyed this. I do this for fun. I will see you guys next time right here on this channel. So you guys have a good one.